Hey my glam girls, welcome back to my channel. It's Chelsea, and today I have another great video with some Charlotte Tilbury products. And it's not a lot, but I just picked up a few things recently that I wanted to showcase in this video. Also, last week on our Behind the Beauty series with Kelechi, who is the National Pro Makeup Artist, I had a glam look going on using a lot of Charlotte Tilbury products, and a few of you guys asked me to recreate the look. So I'm gonna do a similar look to what I did in that video featuring these new products that I have today. So stay tuned for that. But before we get into this video, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend some time with me. If this is your first time here, I would love for you to stick around and subscribe to my channel and join the Glam Girl Squad. And if you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you so much for deciding to come back and support my channel with all of your likes and your comments. It really does mean a lot to me. So let's get into this video. So starting off with the Charlotte Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. I have a mini size of this particular serum, and I wanted to try it out before committing to the big dollar price because it's not cheap. As we know, Charlotte Tilbury is more of a luxury brand. I had my eye on it, and let me just say, all of these new products that I am featuring today, Kelechi inspired those because she was like, babe, you need it. And I was like, well then, I got it. So the mini size of this serum retails for $29, and we get 0.27 ounces or 8 milliliters of product. The full size of the product is $80, and you get 1 fluid ounce or 30 milliliters of product. So in theory, getting the mini size is more expensive than getting the larger size, but I've had this now for, I want to say I've been using this now for about 2 weeks, and I use it sometimes morning and night. I mostly use it in the morning, but sometimes I will use it at night. And I've gone through about halfway through the bottle. I don't know if you all can see that. For me, like I said, I would prefer to save a little money on the front end, try it, know that I like it, and then go in and spend the money. So let me just say, I have been thoroughly enjoying this serum. So let me tell you a little bit more about it. It's a vitamin C and a polyglutamic acid anti-aging serum that reduces the appearance of dark spots, fine lines and wrinkles, visibly brightens and plumps skin for flawless makeup application. It is suitable for all skin types, and it's going to have golden vitamin C. This is a more stable form of vitamin C that will even and brighten the skin tone. It has polyglutamic acid, which is 4 times more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. And it has 5% niacinamide that will minimize the appearance of pores, which will improve visible skin texture and tone. This is definitely going to be a product that you will immediately see brighten skin. So it says to just take a couple of drops. So I just take about that much. And you don't need a lot, which I am glad about. And I just smooth it all over the skin. I typically will apply this after I cleanse my face and tone my face. So cleanser, toner, and then I go in with this product. And as you can see, already my skin is looking a little bit more lively. It looks nice and glowy, but not overpowering. And I really have been enjoying this. So when I do run out of this, I'm definitely going to repurchase it. And I will go ahead and repurchase the larger size because that is going to be better value for my money. But I will say, if you're interested, you're not really sure, go ahead and get the $29 one because I know for sure I will have that product for at least a full month since you don't need a lot. So moving on to the makeup application. So I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I have the shade 6. I cannot sing this product's praises enough. I love this product. It's one of those products that like, it's magic in a bottle. So when I did the look the other week, I took this particular product and I blended it in all over the face. This is a BK Beauty 101 brush. So just blend it in all over my face. If you have more oily skin, this product can still work for you. Just concentrate it on the high points of your face versus the areas that produce more oils. I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation, and I wear the shade 10 Warm. I can also wear the shade 10 Neutral, and I typically will use that shade when I have less of a tan. I have been out in the sun, so 10 Warm works for me. This foundation is a little more matte, so for me, going in with the Hollywood Flawless Filter, I'm not gonna look as dewy because this foundation is more matte. So going in and just pressing this into the skin. And I enjoy this foundation so much more when I apply the Hollywood Flawless filter all over the face because it doesn't look as matte. It's a beautiful, flawless finish on the skin. When I first started using this foundation, I felt like I went in with too much product, and you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot. If you want to add more coverage, obviously you can. Next, I went in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. I have this in the shade 910, and I am almost out of this. I'm gonna need to purchase another one of these soon. I love this concealer, very lightweight, does not emphasize my fine lines under my eyes. I do have to set it, and I'm fine with that, but I can lightly set it the way that I like to, and it's not going to crease under the eyes once I set it. I probably could go a shade lighter in this particular concealer, and so next time I purchase it, I will probably go down a shade, because this particular shade is almost my skin tone, almost. But it still works for me because I don't like an extremely bright under eye either. This concealer offers a nice medium coverage as well. But if you needed a little bit more coverage, it is buildable. So you could add another layer to build the coverage to what you need it to be. Now we're gonna go in with this product that I have quickly fallen in love with. This is the Beauty Light Wand in the shade Pillow Talk, and oh, y'all, I love this. Here is what it looks like on the back of my hand. It's a beautiful rosy, peachy, golden tone of a highlighter. So I take some on the back of my hand. The only thing that I don't like about this that I have not figured out yet, it's the learning curve that I'm still learning, is so much will come out the tip. It kind of oozes out of the tip, and I don't like that because that leaves me with less control of the product, and I feel like I'm wasting more of the product than I want to. So still working that out. So I always put some on my hand first so that I can control the amount that actually goes on my face. So going back in with my concealer brush, this is the Morphe E8 brush, and I'm going to take some and just stipple it. And a lot of you all in that live that we did with Kalechi, you were like, what is that glow on your face? And as you can see, it was a few things. But if you were looking at the glow on the high point of my face, it was this highlighter, because that's all I used as a highlighter that day. So I just take it, stipple it into the face, and y'all see that? Y'all see that? It's gorgeous. I mean, she is just, I feel like I'm just glowing too much for my own good. Now, if this is a lot for you, don't worry, we will tone down. We will tone down the glow. We won't leave us like this. But if this is enough for you, honey, just leave it and walk out the room. Do I look like I've been drinking all my water? Yes, I have. Do I look like I do my skincare every day? Yes, I do. And I feel like that is all I want in my products. I want my makeup to enhance my features. And that's what I love about Charlotte Tilbury, because her products do that. Another thing that I like about these glow wands that I'm gonna, and I'm definitely going to get more of them, is that you can apply them once you have set your face. Because the first time I used it, I did, and I was like, ooh, it didn't pick up my powder or my foundation underneath, and it did not look patchy, and I love a product like that. So now I wanna go in with the new lip and cheek glow. So I have it here, and I have it in the shade Color of My Dreams. So in theory, I should have bought both. So sorry, guys. I will probably pick up the second one, but if I'm being transparent, I really wanted to see how I liked it, but I also don't want to waste money. So I was like, let me get one, see how I like it. If I really do like it, then I will go back and get the other one. So this is a magical new addition to Charlotte's iconic Pillow Talk collection. Color of Dreams is a warm rosebud pink cream blush and lip tint. And some highlighted features of this particular product. This is a limited edition makeup product. It says with an easy to blend chiffon sheer texture and inspired by her award-winning magical world of Pillow Talk, these beautifying filters for the lips and cheeks will mimic the effects of love, joy, passion, and dreams. Some of the key ingredients that are in this formula are glossy ester for added gloss and luster, silky mica, it offers a soft, gliding effect for a silky smooth finish. We have micronized powders that will deliver an enhanced blendability and smoothness, rich in color, vibrancy, and depth. Raspberry leaf stem cell extract for moisturization, vitamin E, and then beeswax for rich, smooth texture with softening properties. So I'm gonna go in with my BK Beauty 106 brush, and I'm going to just, I don't even wanna mess it up. Let me actually feel it first. It feels nice and waxy. Yeah, nice and waxy. So I'm gonna go in with the brush like so, and then I'm going to stipple it on the back of my hand. Actually, let me give you a quick swatch of this first. I'm all over the place, so let's do a quick swatch. So this is what the color looks like on my finger, and then let's swatch it here. So this is Color of Dreams. Okay, nice color. I'm gonna go in with my brush, tap a little bit off on the back of my hand, and let's apply it here. Ooh, I like that. Has a nice scent, but it doesn't smell like anything that's fragranced. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cute. I like to bring my blush up here, so that's why I'm bringing it up here. And I could tell a little bit goes a long way because I did stipple the product on the back of my hand. So I do like that a little bit does go a long way. It's not picking up the product underneath. This is gorgeous. Now let's take some on my finger to apply to the lips because of course we have to apply this to the lips. Feels like a very thin balm on the lips, which is nice. Does take a few dips back into the pan to build it up to the color that you do see on my lips. Knowing me, I would probably use this on my cheeks over my lips. It looks fine on the lips, but if I wanted more of like an actual lip color, this is really muted for the lips, but it pops on the cheeks a little bit more. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Okay, and for the record, I do have on a dress, guys. Sorry if it looks like I'm naked up here, I do. I promise I have on a dress. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal powder. Taking that same powder and literally just lightly dusting over the face to set the face, but not wanting to dull my glow here. So now I have, y'all, a product that I have been eyeing for so long, and I finally have it. This is the Queen of Glow Luxury Eyeshadow Palette, and when I say I can't wait to wear this, I cannot wait to wear this. So let's come in a little closer and let's do these eyes. The Queen of Glow Luxury Eyeshadow Quad retails for $53, and it is an eyeshadow palette with sunset gold and glowing copper shades. Love it. I already know I'm gonna love it because these are the things that I love. Okay, so primed my eyes with the ABH primer. Let's start off with the BK Beauty 204 brush, and I want to go in with this smoke shade right here. I'm gonna start by, ooh, this is pigmented. Okay, was not ready for that. So start by kind of adding almost like a very thick liner right here at the base of the lash line. Then taking this and just building it into the crease. I like going in with a definer brush like this to initially place a darker shade like this because my eyelids do crease, and I find that sometimes I'll think I'll get all the shadow in the creases and then I'll lift my eyelid up and I'm like, there's a gap right there, a gap right there. So I like going in with like a very defined brush to initially just place the shadow where I want it to be, and also to ensure that I have shadow in all of the creases of my eye. And then I'll go in with a blending brush. So this is the Sonia G Blender Pro brush, and begin to blend that color into the crease. And this is blending really, really nice. Just kind of blending it all over the outer edge of the eye. Then going in with my Refer 13 brush, back in with the same color. And now I want to just intensify this shade in this outer area. Now let's go in with the smudger brush, BK Beauty 204 brush. And let's just take that on the lower lash line, right here. I promise I did wipe this brush off well. And I'm gonna take my Sonia G Pencil Pro brush and blend that across the lower lash line. Yo, this matte shade literally blends like powder. It blends so easily. Hey guys, sorry about my camera angle. I've had so many phone calls today, so I film on my phone, so that's why if my camera angle changes throughout the video, I've had a lot of phone calls while I've been trying to film this video. So sorry for all of the adjusting and the angle changes and picture changes. I think we're at a good angle at this point. Okay, so still going on with that enhanced shade and just packing it onto the lid. And then we're gonna go in with the pop shade right here, same brush. And we're gonna add this to the inner corner. That is pretty. Ooh, she is pretty. Y'all, I knew I would love this palette. And I was right. I love shades like this. Let's take the enhanced shade, the gold shade, and just add a little bit right here in the center of the lower lash line, and just repeat what we did on the upper lid. And then go in with a pop shade for the inner corner of the lower lash line. I'm not getting really any fallout, which is good. I'm gonna go in with the prime shade right here, and I'm gonna use that as the inner corner highlight. Oh, y'all, this is already gonna be a favorite. I'm already loving it. I love this. I love this. All right, I'm gonna finish off the eyes and the brows, and then we will be back to finish off the look. Okay, so I almost forgot that I did not use bronzer. So of course I'm going in with the beloved Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, shade Tan, Wayne Goss Large Artist Brush. I'm just gonna add a little bit of bronzer here. Just gonna add just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm gonna go in with my Glowgasm palette in Lovegasm. So when I did my makeup for the live, I went in with, I think I went in with this shade right here, to pop on my cheeks. So I'm just gonna add just a little bit right here. And I don't know if this palette is still sold at Charlotte Tilbury. If I can find it, I will make sure I list it down below. It's still one of my favorite products from the brand, and I wish it wasn't limited edition because it is gorgeous. We're gonna set our face with my favorite setting spray, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Setting Spray. And then because I do want more of a pop to my lip, I'm gonna go in with the lipstick called Mrs. Kisses and add that. And guys, this is the finished look. I'm loving the way this look looks. I love how everything just worked well together. And for the products that I highlighted today, I really like this Crystal Elixir Serum. Definitely going to let you all know my thoughts when I finish the bottle so that I can attest to some of the claims that it's claiming to do. The new Lip and Cheek Glow, I really do like this. Like I said before, I would use this primarily for my cheeks. I probably wouldn't use this as a lip product if I'm being honest, simply because it left a real tint onto the lips. So if I'm going for something on my lips, even if I want to wear a gloss, I still want it to be a little bit more prominent than this shows on the lips, but on the cheeks, it works beautifully. So I know I will reach for this on the cheeks. Of course, I will let you all know if I do pick up the other shade, but I am really enjoying this shade a lot. I think it's really pretty. It blended out very well. And I liked that even though I set my face with some powder, you still could see the color on my cheeks. My favorite though this eyeshadow quad. And today was the first time I used it, and I mean, oh, it just looks so good. These are the colors that I live for. I'm in my own feelings over this palette. I do want to do another video comparing this palette to the Natasha Denona Bronze palette. Granted, 2 different sizes, but as I was using this, there were a couple of colors that I was thinking of in that palette that I wanted to kind of do a little standoff. So that video will be coming soon, because I do feel like we could get 2 very, very similar looks with both of those palettes. And depending on what you like and stuff like that, that might help you to decide which palette you want. But yes, guys, I thoroughly enjoyed all of the products that I used today. Of course, I will list everything down in the description box below, so that if you are interested in the products, you can take a look at them there. And of course, let me know your thoughts as to how you liked how this look came together. Tell me what products you're interested in. And if there are other products from Charlotte Tilbury that I do not have that you think I need, please list them down below, because I need to get them. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope to see you in my very next video. Bye, guys.